In Detroit, it is a term of endearment to greet people with "What up, though?" So with Detroit flavor and love, what up, though, everybody? My name is Courtney BrieAnn Morris, and I am the lead researcher and PhD candidate studying educational leadership at Central Michigan University, located in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. My dissertation study is titled "On the Grind: Narrative Stories of Black Collegians Using Hip Hop Music and Culture as a Way to Persist and Thrive at Predominantly White Institutions." Outside of being a PhD candidate and wrapping up my dissertation, I also work as a transition coordinator at a local high school within a small school district right outside of Detroit. Our student population is predominantly Black, and it's a public school district. And I have been there for about 7 years. This will be my 7th graduating class. Essentially, my roles include transitioning our incoming 9th graders into the high school environment so that they're socially, emotionally, and academically prepared to handle their next 4 years of K-12 education. And then on the flip side, I spend a lot of time with our seniors in making sure that they properly transition out of the K-12 system into whatever their next steps may be, whether that is college, 2-year, 4-year university, skills trades program, setting them up to enter the workforce as appropriately as possible, things of that nature. Within this work that I do with high school students, I have a lot of students that I work with who have many different dreams, aspirations, and goals that they want to accomplish in life. And I have a lot of students, or a few students, who have dreams and aspirations of becoming musicians, artists, and rappers. There's one special student this year who is an up-and-coming local rapper, and he was our student who led a project to produce and release a hip-hop rap song. And in this hip-hop and rap song, he invited myself and a colleague teacher to spit a few bars. Before I get started with this interview by providing you with some detailed information about the study and next step, I wanted to get us started with this really special treat and allow you all to hear this project that I was so grateful to be a part of. So without further ado, I will let you all listen to the song, and then I'll jump back on the video to give you next steps and details regarding our research study.
At my high moments at the river road. You don't want the last 100 and you can't the food. I'm getting rude, I'm on my Danny Tanner stuff though. The breeders never see whatever mean their legs grow. I'm gonna have to get to dinner when I'm thinking about I'm gonna be a winner from beginners and anybody to talk about anything that I'm rapping to. Think about it, I'm bringing back for the attitude. You want the eye-to-eye combat. You can see the blood code with my braids like I'm Mortal Kombat. We are finishing without the fatality. Probably bring back reality. People don't want to chat on me.
Grew up on the west side Detroit in my spirit. Always learn from my OGs how to get it. I went to school, but I ain't never got attention. Now I'm on some shit and then everybody's mention. Slide in my DMs, but I stay been busy. If you ain't about that money, you can't get shit from me. I got it out the mud. I'm hustling to the top. One thing I can't do is let this paper stop. It's a cold world when you got a lot of haters. I might let them freeze. You ain't never been my neighbor. 7 years in this education game. Entered as a youngin', I ain't been the same. Put myself through college, my skills spreading knowledge. Hope my students look at me and see that it takes knowledge. Plus, I got the growth with the air like a stylist. Yeah, see Bree, y'all. Yeah, came out of retirement for this shit for my students, y'all.
Try to stay focused, keep it on my grades. If you ain't trying to make it out this year, then get up out my face. Listen, summer, the teacher waits for me to make some paper. Graphic designer, what are the dreams I really want to chase? Come to me with drama and I'm dodging like the Matrix. Trying to be the only male in my family to make it. That feeling when you graduate, it look like it's amazing. Complain about the struggle, certain days you gotta face it. Head up in the books, I'm staying focused, grinding all the time. Don't care about no girl if she ain't chasing dreams like mine. Work right, no, cute and smart, that's how I like mine. If you ain't talking homework on the phone, then I ain't got time. Sooner or later, get the win. trees and watch I start flying. Throw the perfect record to let me and I'll start signing. Got my head up in the books, that's my only grind. Think about the big stage, that's what's on my mind.
So in that song, the first voice that you hear is our teacher colleague. The second voice that you hear is yours truly. I go by C. Bree when I do rap, which is not often, but when I do rap, I go by C. Bree. And then lastly, and most importantly, the third voice that you hear, so inspirational, so manifesting the things that he wants to accomplish in life, is our student lead who produced and released this song, which is titled On the Grind, in honor of all that hip hop and education does. I also named my dissertation after the song On the Grind as well. So now that that's out the way, I hope that pumped y'all up just a little bit. I hope that you are a little bit more informed about who I am and why I do this work. And I want to provide you with a few brief pieces of information and next steps regarding the study. This study is inspired and rooted in the idea that many Black students do attend predominantly white institutions, and there is a unique experience that Black students encounter when they do attend predominantly white institutions. This dissertation is looking to explore what those experiences are and how those experiences transpire across the country at different institutions who identify as predominantly white. So far, we have had people literally in all four corners of the United States of America. So I'm super excited about that. We have some Ivy League people. We have some 4-year, 2-year, private, public, all types of universities that identify as predominantly white institutions. The next steps in this study include you receiving an email with an e-informed consent that just basically provides basic information about this study that you will sign off on, which is your agreement to participate in the study. Additionally, you receive a link to a doodle poll to schedule your one-on-one interview. There have been some pre-selected dates and times that you are more than welcome to indulge in. And if none of those pre-selected date and times work for you, please, 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 please do not hesitate to contact me, and I will accommodate your schedule however I need to make sure that your story is heard and that your data is collected for this study. You will hear me throughout this study as I engage and interact with each of you individually and as a group, that I am forever, forever thankful for your time and your experiences that you are willing to give to this study. You can be choosing to do whatever you need and whatever you wish to do with your time. So I am thankful for you taking the time out to be here in collaboration with me. Another quick note that I want to bring to the forefront is the idea of your role in this study. A lot of times we like to call the individuals engaged in our studies participants. And while it may look like that on paper, I want to acknowledge you all as collaborators, because without your experiences, without your time commitment, and without your expertise and your knowledge of your own experiences at predominantly white institutions, this study is nearly impossible. So you all are collaborators on this work, and I am so grateful that I get to go on this journey with you all. Yeah. Moving forward from our individual interviews, we will then go into our listening session, AKA focus group. Let me back to the individual interviews real quick. Each person will be asked to bring to their individual interview 3 to 4 hip hop or rap songs that have been very, very vital to your college experience, whether it was empowering, motivational, if you received some type of guidance or assistance, some type of societal learning through these songs, whatever it may be. I'm asking all participants to bring 3 to 4 songs. There will be questions, so I will make sure to prepare you all as much as possible in our individual interview or before our individual interview, so that you're coming to the interview as prepared as you can be to provide your knowledge and your experiences. From our individual interview, we will then be moving on to our listening session, our focus group, where we'll come together as a group and we will take those songs that you all individually submit. I will combine them into a combined playlist, and then I will send that playlist out to you all prior to our scheduled listening session, so that you will have time to engage, sit with those songs, kind of listen through them, gather your own thoughts, things of that nature. The purpose of the listening session is to get our collaborators together as a group to have peer dialogue. And I have some questions prepared for that time as well. Some peer dialogue just to bounce thoughts and ideas and experiences off of each other. As we all know, when Black folk come across the table or around the table for dialogue, there is a super rich and unique experience that happens there too. So I would like to get as many folks gathered around the screen to have that listening session as well. All participants will receive a very brief conversation regarding compensation at the time of individual interviews. So don't worry about those details. I'll make sure when we formally meet that you get that information as well. I think that covers the basics and all of the really nitty-gritty information that you all need to know for now. I'll be in contact via email. And as always, if you have any questions, concerns, hesitations, things of that nature, please feel free to reach out to me. You all have my email address. I'm looking forward to being in collaboration with you all in this journey, as this journey is a group and community effort, right? Again, I just wanted to say thank you, and I look forward to meeting you all and doing this work with you all. See you soon.